Hello everyone, and welcome to the database programming section of the course. Let's start by introducing RDBMS. RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System. So some examples of relational databases are Oracle, MySQL, DB2, and Microsoft Access. So RDBMS is a database system based on tables, and data in relational database management system in RDBMS is stored in objects called tables. And a table consists of rows and columns. And a table is the simplest for storing data in RDBMS. So here is an example of a table. It consists of rows and columns. So here I have column for ID, name, course, score, and state. And I have this rows. So a table consists of rows and columns. For this lecture, we'll use SQLite 3 database, and we're using SQLite 3 because it has an easy interface and there's no need for configuration or any server-side processing associated with this database. So that's why we'll be using SQLite 3. It has an easy interface. And some of the common SQL operations are the following: select, insert, update, and delete. Let's see some common SQL queries. So, create table students. This query will create a table called students, and then we have ID, name, score, and state. So it will create a table called students, and it will have 4 columns, which are ID, name, score, and state. And this is the type of the columns. So ID takes integers, name takes text, type for our score column is integer, and for our state is text. So this is a query to create table. Create, then table, and name of our table. And in parentheses we pass our column names. And here is another SQL query: select name from students. This means select all the names from the students table. So select name from my students table. So this will display all the names. So name is a column and students is a table. Here is another SQL query: insert student, name and score, and values sum 83. This means insert student. So in my student, this should be students. So in my students table, insert name and score. So we have a name and a score. And I want to insert these values. In the name column, I want to insert sum, and in the score column, I want to insert 83. So that's what this SQL query will do. Insert students, name and score, and value. Here I have another delete query. It says delete student where name is equal to Smith. So this will go into my students table and then delete the record for a student named Smith. So it will delete all the records. For instance, if I go here, if that student was Tom, if I say select student Tom, and then if I delete that, it will delete all the record for Tom. So all this row will be deleted and it will no longer be in my table. So delete students where name is equal to Smith. Another common SQL query is the update query. Here I have an example. It says update students set score is equal to 89 where name is equal to Jane. This means update my students table and set the score to be 89 where name is Jane. So if I go to my table here, so first it will locate Jane and then it will assign a score value of 89. That's what this query is doing. Update students and set the score to 89 where name of the student is Jane. So those are some common SQL queries. Select, insert, delete, and update. Now let's go to our Jupyter notebook and see some live examples on how we can create databases and tables and how we can insert rows and columns. Great. Thank you, everyone.